All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to the live stream. Today is 16th of April 2026, and we're just like gonna do live. So, man, sound check. Can you guys hear me clearly? Sound check, sound check. Hey, iPad, just don't do this. All right, so let's just like break down the chart here. So, starting with the daily time frame, daily just like continuously pushing to the upside, and I can see that. Let me just Zedi, what the hell you are doing, guys? So starting with the daily time frame, let me remove these all things first. So the previous daily just rejected with a long rejection and closed in a bearish form. This current daily did not even have a bottom wick. See this one? This daily candle did not even have a bottom wick and continuously pushing to the upside. So I'm taking this daily high or low. Then I'm going to be jump from daily to H4. If I can see this, oh look at this H4. This H4 just like even break above the previous H4 high, but it could not continuously pushing upside. It's a kind of impulse entry. What a beautiful impulse. It should be continuously pushing upside to fill this range. Actually, you know what? This does make sense. But let's see. I think so. Just like need to take this one. So the current resistance area. So from H4 to H1, H1 you can see we're just like having this resistance area, and this is a support. So right now we're just like doing consolidation in this area. Above this is the range I'm having on the left hand side. It's a kind of pretty like 80-90 pip range we are having on the left hand side. Looking at the 30-minute time frame for more better picture, 30-minute time frame, I can see that we are having this range on the left hand side. This does make sense, and this is the support we are having. And these weeks on the left hand side is like 30-40 people, I think. So let's look at the sneak peek of a 50-minute time frame as well, so that makes sense. Okay, it's clear now, it's more clear now. So with this whole perspective, I can see that this is the consolidation going on right now. This is a resistance I'm having, and at the same time I all right. So now we're just like doing consolidation in this consolidation range. So all I need now to get a breakout structure, you can see that if a candle going to be break and close above this resistance area, this is a very beautiful clean traffic on the left hand side. And in the same way, if a candle going to be close below this support area, this is a very beautiful range as well. And I think so, yeah, sells also beautiful. Like look at this one, the daily candle did not have a bottom wick, actually still open right now. So might be I think so it's gonna continuously pushing upside. Then might be then it will come down. Who knows that? But let's see. I just like need to scalp some chunks here, so I need some breakout structure here. This makes sense. All I need now, just need to wait, and then just like execute. That's it. So let's see. Okay, so here is the plan. I just like got my plan now. So this makes sense. I think so. Better. I just like need to don't need to worry about the 50-minute time frame. Actually, you know what? 30-minute also makes sense here. Yeah, all I need a 30-minute candle closure above this resistance area. How much range it is actually? Yeah, it's a pretty 160, 170 pip range. It's normal range these days, to be honest. So yeah, man, I can see this weekly time frame trying to continuously pushing upside. It could went up daily. Yeah, daily is very interesting right now. H4 actually, you know what? If a candle going to break above this high, so there's a probability it's gonna continuously pushing upside. Might be if there's like a volume, it could tap to this area. It could tap to this area. But if this H4 going to be closed in a bearish form, so I think so it will continuously pushing to the downside. So it's a very simple thing right now. Smaller if this H4 going to break above this high, it's mean smaller time frame gonna give some confirmation about buys actually. And in the same way, if this H4 going to be close or break below this low, and giving some kind of a low time frame confirmation, so there's a higher probability it's going to continuously pushing to the downside. As looking at the daily time frame, which don't have a bottom wick, it could be come down and create a bottom wick, and then might be gonna go anywhere wherever it just like wanted to go. So I am having eye on this one. So just waiting right now. Just waiting. All I need a confirmation candle above or low. That's it. These are the 2 weeks I just like need to worry about. If there's like a volume and it broke below these 2 weeks, it's mean it breaking below the previous H4 as well. So higher probability with the volume, it could continuously pushing downside. Yeah. So let's just wait. So yeah, welcome salam. Market is in small range now. Need volume to get pips. My bias is buy so far. All right, that's good. Finally, I lost my 7.5k dominion funding yesterday. I got breach even in 3 months. Ooh, couldn't have 7 profitable days. In 3 months, you did not even have a 7 profitable days. Then I think so. You just like need to get proper education, buddy. First, invest on yourself, then invest in the market. I also think I missed the trade on 50-minute time frame. Where you just like miss the trade on a 50-minute time frame. I can't see any kind of execution here. So, good morning, good morning. I was thinking I'm the only one looking for this, but Cash confirms exactly what I'm looking for. Yes, that makes sense. Actually, you can see that if you can read candle, you can see that market have a consolidation right now, coming down, going up, coming down. So it's a no trade zone. It's a no trade zone. Break and close above this resistance area. We have a clean traffic on the left hand side. Break and below this support area. We have a clean traffic to the left side. So today, I think so. It's kind of day. If we wait, there's a higher probability we're gonna get paid because it's a Thursday as well. So if I'm going to be get a confirmation candle on a Thursday, so expecting volume though these days like a Wednesday or a Thursday, so higher probability. I'm gonna grab something there. But let's see. So, hi, Cass. Just wanted to know why do we look at the higher time frames when our support and resistance and marked on the 30 minutes? So, let me just like give it a simple answer. Where you gonna execute? How you will execute? How you will decide that where I should need to execute a trade? You wanted to execute on a trade like on a higher price, or if you wanted to take a sell, you wanted to go with a too much lower price. I don't think so it makes sense. So lower time frame actually gives you the confirmation what could be happen on the higher time frame. That's why we just started with the higher time frame and continuously jumping from h4 daily to h4, h4 to h1, h1 to m30, and then m15 if it's required. Right now I don't think so we need to look at the 50-minute time frames. 30-minute totally makes sense. So by looking at these ways, so we got over confirmation on low time frame, and those low time frames just give us the confirmation what are the probability how the higher time frame gonna react there. So low time frame gives us like a good execution, it gives us like a good stop loss as well, it gives us like a good risk management in it. So that's why we just like using lower time frames. Make sense? So, I guess by stuck in break even stage, any suggestion? Just like whenever market goes in your favor, like 30, 25, 30 pips, try to secure at least like 90. If you are stuck in a break even, I would say start closing 90% position once the market goes in your favor, 25, 30 pips. Close 90% position and bring your stop loss at break even. And keep doing this thing at least like 15 days to 20 days, I would say. And then once you just like get your confidence high, then start closing 50% before you were closing like 90%. Now start closing 50% and then leave the rest towards your target. So that makes sense. So this thing will take you out from a break even because it's like very important to in the first you just like have to be grab some chunks, like you have to be like gather some chunks, and then that chunks will give you the confidence to go with like a higher risk, like a higher lot size. So this thing will take you out from a break even stage. Okay, so just waiting right now. I think so 50-minute just like closed. Yeah, look at this 50-minute close in a bearish form and this 50-minute continuously pushing upside. It's great actually. All I need a 30-minute candle closure above. So there was a huge discussion in London session space in Discord, and yes, I thought I am just too picky, but happy to have confirmation by a pro trader that I'm not picky. Just avoid the consolidation. Yeah, why not? It should have to be avoid this consolidation. You can see there, man. What's going on here? Look at the size of the candles. There's nothing in this area. Just wait, because here above this area you are having clean traffic on the left hand side. Below this low you are having clean traffic on the left hand side. All I need is just a confirmation candle. You're already sitting with the London session, so higher probability you're gonna get volume. How we can understand that the volume just like coming up in the market once this candle going to be close above the resistance. So once market start doing consolidation, or candle start printing side by side, or candle start printing in small sizes, it's mean the buyers and sellers start fighting with each other. They couldn't decide that where should they go. So this is something, in a simple words actually called consolidation. So once it give us the confirmation candle above this high, so it's mean buyers getting heavier on the sellers. So probability it gonna continuously pushing upside. If it never worked out, we're gonna do manage the risk. And the same thing, if it gonna break below this low, just a simple thing. Just need to wait. Okay, let me just like extend it actually. Let me see. So please have a look at it. It is risky. Let me see this one. Zan Hassan. Or don't it make sense? Manage risk when M15 close smaller than the previous one. Okay, let me see this one. You took a sell here. Yeah, it makes sense. Why not? If you have a plan to take a sell, you go to your confirmation candle here, and then you took a sell. It's a simple. Simple is that. But why you just like, oh, okay, it's a exhaustion candle, and you just like wanted to take a sell, and you give your trade a chance here. Once it create a wick and break below this low, this also makes sense actually, you know what, as an impulse entry. But I think so the trend was just like in a very strong bullish momentum. So in this situation better to wait for the candle to be closed like here. Here this candle just like properly closed, and then with your plan, with your buyer, you just like executed a sell. This makes sense. Very nice. So yeah, please have a look at, okay, I just like on please check my trade and check 50-minute also have impulse entry. Let me see. It's a beautiful impulse entry, I would say. Yeah, that totally makes sense. This kind of just like rejected with a long rejection, close with a small body, next kind of create a wick, break the low, and depending on the volume, it just like went down, and you grab some chunks here. Very nice. It's really such a beautiful structure of IMFU as well. So Baz just like sent me a chart after a long time. Let's see. Mr. Baz, you took a buy here. But why you took a buy here, buddy? Why you took a buy here? There's like a rejection on the left hand side. That's why it just like rejected. Took on buy based on a 50-minute. Once the price made a lower, we can break the high of the previous M15 price, moved about TP and came back, stop me out at break even. So it's just like went towards your TP. How much it went in your favor? Like from 48.25 towards 48.30. So it just like went in your favor 50 pips. Why you were not satisfied with that, those 50 pips actually? Why didn't you secure at least 50%? Secure at least like it's almost like feel more than the 50% of the range on the left hand side. See, it's just like went in your favor. So it might be your decision that you wanted to hold with this trade with the break even. So whatever outcome you just like get there, you have to accept it. But yeah, it's this is something you need to depend on the volume. There's rejections on the left hand side. Make sense? So today my first live lecture. Thank you. Oh, welcome, Danish, welcome. So my trades today, let me see this one. Took a sell. Wow, beautiful. I think so many people just like took the same sell actually here. What is this? Why your arrows are just like somewhere here? But this makes sense. This makes sense. We close, then candle close in a bearish form. Next candle create a weak break the low. Yeah, very nicely having a clean traffic on the left hand side. Very nicely done. So all I need is a candle to be close below the support, and there is just 9 minutes left for the 30-minute candle to be closed. It's gonna be very beautiful. It's gonna, if it's going to be close below the support, so I gonna take the sell there. It will be a very beautiful thing gonna happen. So I was using SRC concept. I was also in MFU. That's great. Uh, you overtrade? Yes, I did that. But I just like manage the risk. Like, I just like lose. Before I was like having a 1.6% drawdown. Then I just like took one more trade, and it's like I'm back at 0.8% drawdown. So I just like get back my money. So today I'm just like gonna again gonna take the risk of above this $364. 364 with zero point 0.5, it's gonna give me like a 70 to 60 pip stop loss. If I'm gonna get a bigger stop loss, then I'm gonna go with a 0.25. So it's again like a Thursday. I'm trying to play with this $500 actually and continuously playing with that. Still, I'm, you know what? Still for this month, I am up like 6%. I'm still up like 6%. Okay, so if Market Fluid University close after April 20, will there be any new type of education channel or website or anything new? Might be something going to be happen inside the MFU, not outside the MFU. Who knows? That Raja bro have the plan. Should we take entry according to H4? If it is bullish, then buy. If it is bearish, then sell on a smaller. Yeah, why not? Because right now it's doing consolidation. So just like need to understand this thing. If market was going to the upside, before that market was having a bullish trend. See this one? It went down, bullish trend. Now it start doing the consolidation. So once market start doing the consolidation, it means that there is no trend going on now. There is nothing going on the chart right now. The trend just like stopped there. So all I need a confirmation candle close above the resistance or close below the support. That's all I need actually. For that I need to wait. I might be gonna test my patience actually. Might be it will take 1 hour, 30 minutes, 15 minutes. I don't know, but I'm not gonna take any impulse entry here or here. I just like want to get a close candle. A close candle will be gonna make sense. So 30 minutes about to be closed in 7 minutes. In 7 minutes, anything could be happen. Might be we're gonna get this move in this next 7 minutes. Might be we're going to be get the move in the another like 30 after 30-minute candle. So I have to wait actually. Hello, sir. I took this trade and got stop out at 15-minute impulse entry. Any issue? Let me see. It does make sense, but here only volume could help you out. You know what? Why I'm just like talking about volume? It does make sense. The previous candle rejected with a long rejection did not have a bottom wick. The next candle create a wick break below this low. The issue is only volume will help you out in this condition. Why? Because there is no clean traffic on the left hand side. See this one? There is no clean traffic. You're gonna face rejection. So market could be reject from anywhere. So in this situation, if you wanted to execute a sell, you have to understand this thing. This trade totally makes sense according to volume. There should be volume in the market. This impulse entry, mostly impulse entry connected with the volume. If there's less volume, it's not gonna work out. If there's a volume, there's a probability it's gonna break through this whole rejection and gonna continuously push it to a downside. So this trade totally connected with the volume. If there's a volume, this makes sense. If it lose the volume, higher probability you're gonna lose this trade as well. So no clean range on the left, I think yes. So should we take entry according to H4 if it is okay? I just like already answered this one. Took the same buy as bars, but I secured 35. Very nice, very nicely done. I took the same buy trade grab 18 pips. Very nice. The biggest problem with SRC concept is that I feel like it's hard to manage risk because if the candle doesn't make big wick, then come is no chance to close 50%. So most of the time what we it's not happening most of the time, buddy. It's just like you have lagging with your education. You know what, it didn't almost 90 to 95% trades gives the chance to manage the risk in different ways. You just like need to understand this thing. I'm just like in this industry using this SRC concept from 5 years. So I knew that 90 to 95% trades always gives you the like a chance to manage the risk. Very few traders are there who just like never let you to manage the risk actually, but mostly all the trades will give you the chance. So as I have one question, my trading time is pre-London to London Open only. So if I don't find any trade, should I move to next day, or if the current structure gives breakout, should I trade? You know what, if you are doing some job, if you are running some business and you just like stuck in somewhere else, or just like going in some meeting, something like that, just like put alarm here, somewhere here or here. If you knew that there's a potential you're gonna get a trade here and you cannot sit on the chart, just put some alarm here or here. Once market reach this area, Watch the market. If it gives you the confirmation candle, you can give your trade a chance. Rather than that, I would say if it doesn't suits your life schedule, you can come another day. Another day will bring another opportunity. Why to take some forcefully trades there? Don't ever try to stick with the chart if you wanted to go somewhere, you wanted wanted to done like some other work actually, because it this is something which will create chaos in your mentality, and you will might be gonna go with a forcefully trades because you have to attend something. So there's a higher probability your mind gonna give you some signals to execute a buy or sell because you wanted to go somewhere, you wanted to do something else. So higher probability you're gonna lose that trade because there's a something you're doing with that trade, and that's just like clearly called a forcefully trade. So yeah, it happens with me in the beginning actually. So need to understand this thing. Can you explain the difference between phase one and phase two in Dominion funding? It shows four profitable days at the same time, 10% profit target. Why? How does it work? Oh man, I don't know why people just like don't use the common sense, bro. You just like need to make 10% profit target, all right? So suppose you made this 10% in 1 month, 2 month, 3 months. In this all 3 4 months, there should be like 3 to 4, like your like 4 days. Okay, so your 4 days should be closed with 0.5% profits. It's just like nothing. Suppose you're having a 100K account. If you make like $500 on it, dollar on it, you just like done with the 0.5%. So your one day just like will be counted as a profitable day. It's a simple thing. Do some maths. I'm looking for sales yesterday. Daily close bearish. Okay. And Tuesday daily has no bottom week. Okay. So might come down to give that week again a lower week, waiting for confirmation on H4 and H1. Yeah, that makes sense. But let's see. If it gonna close above this resistance area, I'm gonna take the buy. If it gonna close below this support, I'm gonna take a sell. Why not to make it more simple? Why too worried about like what happened yesterday, tomorrow, and last day? We just like doing consolidation. And if I can grab like 50, 60 pips, that will be more than enough for me. If I grab 50, 60 pips here, that will be more than enough. I don't give a damn where the daily candle is like going towards, where the H4 going towards. All I need some confirmation candle. If it worked out, it is whatever it is. If it not gonna work out, I gonna manage the risk. That's all I can do. So, so today it was Thursday, so that's why I was holding my trade, but got stopped out. Okay, that makes sense. But for that, you should have in profits. You should be stand in profits if you really wanted to. You know what? If you really wanted to hold your trade, there should be profit sitting behind you, bro. Suppose you make some money on a Monday, Tuesday, you already just make some money, or you're having some profitable days with you, and now you wanted to hold your trade with your profits. That makes sense. But if you're standing with a break even, or if you're standing in the lows, then if you break below support on that 50-minute time frame, does that mean that we are changing direction? Yes, now we are doing consolidation. If it's going to break above the high, it's gonna continuously pushing upside. If it's gonna break below this low, we're gonna continuously pushing downside. Raja hit it $200. Okay, very nice. That's really nice. It's really difficult to like trade small account. I can't do that now. You know what? I can't do that. I need to do some gambling with that. I cannot much discipline with the small account. So, bro, should we execute on a 50-minute closure if 30-minute is open? I think so. 30-minute make more sense. I'm gonna wait for the 30-minute candle closure. In this situation, the way market printing candles side by side and the way it's just like showing volume, I am most probably giving my trade a chance after the closure of a 30-minute time frame. Actually, anyone asking you if Raja provides signal copy trading? Not yet. Yeah, I just like got many messages like that, but I clearly told them no chance you're gonna get like any signals from the team, from the Raja Bank, from us. We're not gonna do this thing. We never offer copy trading. We never ask you for the money. We never ask you for any kind of investment. This is nothing we're gonna give you. We're only providing education, just education, which will stands you at your own feet. So terms and condition apply. So like ever since started 50 to 50, many spam asking, yeah, might be. People just like always ready to find some shortcuts actually. His support form on the 50-minute time, 15 minutes strong. It depends. You know what? Let me explain it in a very simple way. iPhone, it totally depends on the size of the candle. You know what? Suppose that there's like a lot of volume in the market and a 30-minute printing like 100 pips, like 150 pips, like 80, 90 pips. Then you need to look at the 50-minute time frame for the better confirmation, for the better execution, for the better risk management, for the better stop loss. But if the market is like moving like snail right now, it's just like a random and normal condition of a volume going on. So in this situation, definitely sticking with the 30-minute time frame make more sense. So different conditions, different scenarios have different probabilities. It all comes with the experience and the proper education. Is there a way I can get this MT5 platform? Just asking. What? There a way I can get this MT5 platform? This MT5 platform? I didn't get your question, Duran. I know if it might cost 20,000 for that kind of service. Oh, no, no 20,000, not even 200k. I'm not gonna provide these kind of any services which gonna ruin my name. I'm not gonna do that. So I'm not interested in anyone investment. Whatever I'm having with me, I'm just totally happy with it. I make much money. I make a small amount, whatever I just like make. I'm continuously everything just like coming through with my own pockets. I don't want it to be do this thing even in the future. I don't ever think about it. It's just scary. I just like heard a lot of stories who people just like took money and then at the end they just like crying. So I mean, it looks clear. Am I having a messy MT5 any knowledge? Okay, why not? I think so. You need some screenshot here. Here, if you just like click here on the properties, here you can take a screenshot. Just do adjust your settings, and you just like going to be get the same MT5 conditions. Choose these colors, take a screenshot, and then take a screenshot of this one as well. If you couldn't take a screenshot, now it's recorded on a YouTube as well, so you can watch there. And this is the screenshot you just like needed. Once you just like adjust your things like that, you're gonna get the same. So bro, should we execute on a 50-minute 30 minute is open? No, I think so 30-minute makes sense. I'm gonna wait for the 30-minute I need a 30-minute candle closure, no 50-minute. Why I'm 30, not M15? Because volume is in a normal condition right now. What was starting balance on your account? And since you started this account, I think it's been like more than 7 months. I just like 7 to 8 months. I started this account with the 5K. It went like 12,400 something, 11,400, 12,400 something like that. Then I took a withdrawal of 2490. Yeah, I just like did over trade. Like let me see this one. Custom. Oh, 9070. Standing at 60,100. Okay. Alright. Oh, no, today. It's not today. This month, I think I paid a lot of commissions. This month, I just like took a withdrawal of 2490. 1250 was my deposit. Okay, so yeah, still standing with 6% profit right now, 742. But I paid like a lot of commission. I just like try some fucking BTC, just like open a trade. It's just like charging a lot of, I would say, commission there. So yeah, just testing it out. But still standing with a 6% profit. That makes sense. We'll see. We'll see. So course selling also makes a lot of money. Yes, why not? It's a very, very, very good business as well. Why not? Like it's something like you are if you are laughing at this thing, so it is something like someone just like completed its degree of a doctor. Now why he's just like sitting on a clinic and in a hospital? Why he's charging the charging the patients their actually the fee to check their health? Actually it's something like that, man. Use the common sense. Why not? Why not? Why you are here actually, can you explain me, Mr. Sad Fish? What is your name, Mr. Sad Fish? Yeah, Sad Fish. Oh my God, look at your name. You're already very sad person. And you're telling me selling course is a lot of money. Yeah, why not? Why don't you increase the load size like Raja and risk a bit more? Also, what is your target for this account? You know what? Why you wanted to entertain yourself? Like, why I need to increase the load size? I'm not Raja Bank, bro. No, do not expect those things from me to open the 5 load, 10 load, 20 loads. I cannot afford that now. So don't think like that. Oh man. So it's not something entertaining. I just like need to show you guys a real story of a trading actually. He is a billionaire, you know what? He is a billionaire. But if you are and me, we are just like struggling right now. So you know what? Still, if you are like sticking with the rules, you are following the rules, you're realistic with the real investment, you're realistic with the real profits. So this is the thing you're gonna get. This account almost more than standing double in position, but it took like 6 months to 7 months continuously doing the live stream on this one. Make sense? So you have to be realistic with the investment. With your investment you can make 5%, you can make 10%, but if you are thinking to make 100%, 200%, then you have to be much you must have be like much experience like Raja Banks. If you want to do that, anyone from you is doing something like Raja Bank right now? I don't think so. So don't compare yourself with anyone. There is no competition between anyone. There everyone having their own journey, everyone have to go through those direction. So just like look at yourself, look at your position, and do things according to that. But just like take motivation from him. He was the same person who was just before there was a time he was the same person was using 0.01 load, and he's the same person using like 100 loads, 200 loads. So look at his journey. He spent 10 years in this industry. 10 years. It's not easy to say 10 years. Even I spent 5 years in this industry, but it's not easy to say that 5 years or 10 years. There's a lot of pains, lot of hurdles, ups, downs, lot of things. Then you just like become like a mature trader. So what are you thinking about Tokyo session trading with MFU system? You know what, Ali, you can go with any session. You know what, if you wanted to adopt any session, you need to stick with that session and continuously watching it at least 1 month. So you will start understanding how it just like give you the confirmation, how it give you the probability, how it's just like give you the volume, how it's showing the volatility. So you can start understanding that certain session, I would say, the opportunities or whatever, just like giving the confirmation of structures. So you need to spend some time with that session, then you can choose that. If it suits your live schedule, you can choose any one session. All the session having like a different volume in it. All you need to do, you just like need to understand. You just like need to understand your certain session, how it moves, mostly how it moves, how it react during the news, without the news, in normal condition, volatile condition. So you have to understand the behavior, yeah, behavior actually. So uh, share your Spotify music playlist that you are playing right now. It's good while waiting for breaking the range. It's just like I'm just like continuously playing the same playlist because you don't have time to change it. It's it's just like a background music of a chill lofi mix, something like that. So it's just like automatically randomly just like playing at the background actually to keep you calm while waiting for the structure. It's like you order something in a restaurant, some food, and now you're waiting with the music. This is the same thing I am doing with you. It will keep you calm, and you will wait for your structure to be formed for the execution. So, what's the 50% bonus or deposit? It's on a standard account. If you deposit money in a standard account, you're gonna get 50% bonus actually. Suppose you're gonna deposit $1,000 in a standard account, you're gonna get like a 500 as a bonus, but you cannot withdraw it. You can use it for getting like a good leverage, I would say. This same like Raja template. Yeah, why not? Clean, clean like hell. So, what is the minimum deposit on Dominion market? I think so, $100. I think so. You can go with the $100 cash. What do you think? Trading as how do you perceive it? And in future, are you expecting $1 million account and don't you feel rush? No, I am expecting like a $1 million account. Why not? Because you know what? Where I am standing right now, I can feel the future. I can saw something ahead in front of me. To be honest. So just like understand in simple words, if I am doing something like I'm doing live streams, I'm just like continuously doing trading for myself and providing education to everywhere, giving lecture in the university, giving live stream in the University of Market University as well, running affiliations, running a small business as well. So if I'm continuously doing the same thing with a discipline, with a consistency, don't you think it gonna grow in the future? Don't you think that? But it will be stop if I will stop. So you know what? My simple motive is I'm not gonna stop until I die. So who gonna stop me? Expect Allah. Allah can stop me. Otherwise, no one can stop me. To be honest, I will keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Whatever happen. This is what actually trading teach me. Just keep moving. I learned this from trading. You know what? It's a reflection of your life. This trading, this chart is actually reflecting of your life. If you are a gambler, you're gonna go with the high load side. You're gonna go with the over risk. You're gonna try to flip your life in a one night. So it's gonna implement on the chart the same mentality. So whatever you're doing in your real life, it's gonna implement on the chart. You have patience in your real life. If you have patience in your real life, you're gonna wait for the candle to close above this resistance to take a buy. Wait for the candle to close below the support to take a sell. Simple is that. So whatever you're doing in your real life, it gonna implement on the charts. So nowadays London is not showing enough volume. Yeah, you can say that. I can also feel that. How long does it usually take to withdraw money from a funding account? I think so 14 days after taking your first trade, after getting like funded. Once you just like get funded, and after taking your first trade, right after 14 days you're gonna get your withdrawal. So high slippage brother, Dominion market, no way. It's having like a zero latency, I would say, and very no slippage, I think so, unless there's like a news come up. Rather than that, if you execute a buy or sell, there is no slippage. It's not gonna show you any, I would say, even a latency actually there. Are you trading on funded account or personal, brother? I'm just like trading right now, personal accounts only. कैसे भाई from C trader we can transfer money to MT5 within Dominion? Yeah, why not? C trader is a platform of a Dominion market, and your funds are just like on a Dominion market. So if you are using Dominion market platform, you can withdraw funds or you can transfer from MT5 to C trader to MT5, MT5 to your wallet, wallet to M. So whatever you wanted to do, you can do that. In $100 we can use MT5 simulator also. I don't think so. If you just like gonna open like a real account on a Dominion funding, you're gonna get a free simulator for 1 month. I think so. 1 month you're gonna get like a free simulator MT5. So you said minimum deposit is $100, but Raja is trading with a $50 on the same brokerage. Why? Because he owned the broker. I really don't know why not to ask the team. If he just like deposit $50, that might be you're gonna deposit the $50 as well. Go ahead, just like go deposit $50. Try it. So your energy looks good today. All right, that's great. I think so. It's a good thing. So inshallah, I will also never give up with the help of Allah. Definitely, why not? Inshallah. So Deep just like finally sent me a chart, and Deep just did the same thing what Baz did, and Deep I think secured some money, but Baz didn't secure any position here. Wow, very nice, very nice, very nice. Secure 30 pips, very nice. So you just like need to accept the market. If market giving you 30 pip, 25 pip, why not to start taking that? If market gives you 100 pip, start taking that. So adopt the market. If you are making like 100 pips before and now market giving you 20, 30 pips and not giving you more than that, more than those, so why not? Why you are waiting for the 30? You know what will happen then? You if you're going to be stick with one thing, like every time I'm just like grabbing 100 pips, if I'm not going to be get like 100 pip, I'm not gonna like lose my trade. So higher probability you will start taking losses there, because you every trade you're gonna hold with the TP. So if market is in a slow position giving you 20, 30 pips, just start grabbing those chunks. It's still a money actually, buddy. Okay, Danish Ali just like send me a chart here. Danish, what is this? What time frame it is, Danish? Can you explain me what time frame it is? 30-minute time frame? Yeah, it makes sense. If it's a 30-minute time frame, so it become like a fake out then. But your execution makes sense. You took an impulse entry. You took an impulse entry. I think so. You know what? It was doing consolidation. So the mistake was here actually. You have to wait for the candle to be close. As this candle close, then you need for this candle to create a wick and break the previous candle low. But I can see there this candle did not break the previous candle low. So there were no this is how you can secure your money actually. So wait for the candle to be closed. It closed. The next candle should have to be create a wick and break below this candle low. So this makes sense. You're gonna get like clean traffic. It makes sense. But I think so you get in some kind of a FOMO and execute a sell, and then you wait for the candle. But it is whatever it is. I think so you just like need to make notes on it. Whenever there is few minutes left for the candle to be closed, always wait for the candle to be closed, then let the candle to create a wick, break the low in this condition, in this structure. Wait for the candle to create a wick and break the low, and here you go for the clean traffic, then higher probability. Like here, even here, this candle closed below the support, but again this candle didn't break the low of the previous candle. See this one again. You can get like two examples here. Okay, so so how to know market will give us how many pips? Sometimes the range is clean and it has 400 500 pips, 4 to 500 pip clean range, but the market gives 40 at the. Okay, it's a very good question. Let me explain you in a simple way. Sometimes what happens, there's like a huge volume or any kind of news just like come on the charts. So market drop in some certain condition, like it just like continuously pushing. Suppose that it drop like 500 pips, what you are talking about. Then the news just like settle down, the volume just like settle down. Now not every candle gonna move like 500 upside or downside. Now it's just like normalize. So what it will do, if it wanted to get back into the somewhere here above 500, then it will start moving in market always move in waves. So if it wanted to go up, what it will do, it will start making higher lows, higher lows. It's not gonna go in one way, like how it just like went. It might be come down with the volume, with the news, something like that. But if it really wanted to go upside, it gonna move like this. Market always move in waves. Then it will go, it move like it recover that 500 pips in the waves, because now it's normal in a normal condition. So how you can make money? Might be let it create a resistance, create a support, take a buy. If it not a clean traffic tradable range, wait for the candle to give you the breakout structure, give you breakout structure, take a buy, close some position. If it never executes somewhere here, wait for the candle to create some support, give you position, take a buy. So this is how you can be a part of this one. So that's why market if went or drop like straight away in 500 pips, some like a clean traffic created there. So higher probability it gonna move in waves. Let me just like give you a live example here, so I think so that make more sense. So look at this one here. Market went up in two candles of h4, but here it went down, but one, two, three, four, five, six candles just like printed here, two candles, and here six candles. All right, so let's just look at the lower time frame. If I'm looking for the lower time frame, you will see what was happening here? Market is start making lower high, lower high, lower high. Is it something I was talking about? Then it broke the consolidation. Again, going to be create higher low, then again break the consolidation. So this is how market always works actually. There is always buyers and sellers sitting in the market, so they actually balance the market. Does that make sense? Is it clear? Whenever I feel greedy, I just remember I have no relation with Trump. Yes, this is the I just like forget that. But thanks for remind me. This is something I need to explain why you need to remember this. You don't have relation with Trump because we are as a retail trader. We just like come at the end. We are end consumer actually. So before us there is brokerage house. After that, before brokerage house there is liquidity provider. Before liquidity provider there are institutes like hedge funds, World Bank, IMF, insurance companies, richest families. So we just like come at the end. So we never knew that where the market will go in the next minute. We work with the probabilities. We work with the probability unless we are having any relation with Trump or Joe Biden or Mr. Jerome Powell. You cannot predict the market. All right. So you never knew that what gonna be happen next. So whenever you just like holding a trade and it just like went in your favor, giving you some money, keep this just this thing in your mind. You don't have relation with any with these kind of institutes, so market can be trap you. So just like take what it's just like giving you, accept it and close the trade. People just like try to predict the market like they own it. They always try to predict the market. I don't know why, but they try to predict the market actually. They took a buy and they just like place a stop loss like 100 pips. They place their TP like a 200 pips. Now they're expecting that market will continuously go in that direction. And mostly what happened, market went in their favor like 100 pips, then come back and hit their stop loss. Now the revenge trade just like started there that time. When do we use 50-minute time frame for confirmation and 30-minute time frame? When candles start printing with a bigger size actually. Simple as that. Keep your things in a simple way. So okay. My MT5 simulator is not starting. It was working fine previously. Any idea? Just like go to their official page and there is definitely customer representative sitting there. Just write your issue and they're gonna answer that. I'm not the team buddy. Did you take any trades? Not yet. Just waiting. Stuck in a consolidation. Nothing going on. Almost like it's almost 1 hour going to be done and nothing I just like saw on the chart. Just waiting right now. 5 minutes left for the 30-minute candle to be closed as well. It's very difficult. Someone just like telling me why selling course. Look at this one. Continuously speaking for 1 hour. It could be like 2 or 3 hours sometime. Can you do that? Can you speak? Can you continuously speak? Oh man. When candle bearish and broke the low, can take impulse as wick fill. Which wick fill? Where is the wick? Where is the wick? I can't see any wick there. This wick you are talking about? We are ranging. Yes, you got the answer. So just need to waiting and waiting. Wow, look at this one. There's more than 150 people watching and I'm having just like 41 likes. And continuously throwing diamonds from my mouth about the education, different scenarios, experience. They deserve a ad. I already clicked that ad. You guys deserve a ad. I'm gonna continuously gonna click on the ad like 10 times. You know what? I like this button. You know what? Before that, I didn't knew that there's a button to click ad. So you know what? When I'm gonna click add button, when I'm going to be execute a trade, then I'm start clicking the add button, so they will start liking the stream. Yes, that's great. I like to play this thing because they can't even move their cursor to hit the like button, but I can move my cursor to hit that Add button, insert ad, click here. I think that they have just like watched it 7 to 8 times, and my likes suddenly jump from 31 to 50. Wow. Okay, if 30-minute close as resistance with good body, can you take a close as resistance with good body? Can you take a sell next candle? London open. London just like already open, and I'm waiting for this candle to break the low. If it going to be close below this support, definitely I'm gonna go for the sell. That makes sense. 3 minutes left for the candle to be closed. Anything could be happening in this 3 minute. Might be in this last 3 minute it could close below the support. If it could close below this support area, then you know what? All I need a candle to create a wick and break the low, and here I go. Oil pushing up. Watch on. Let me see. It's just like ranging. It's not like that. It's been pushing up actually. In 3 minutes, it can move the next support. Yes, anything could be happening this last 3 or 2 minutes. Now there is 2 minutes left. Man, come on, just give me a confirmation below this support so I can take a sell and make some money. Let me make some money. Man, I'm waiting. It's been 1 hour. I'm just like waiting for the structure. I think also here I can set my FOMO. What does that mean? Buddy, this one? Ah, it's a fake out. I remember it's a fake out. It happened last day. This candle just like give a very beautiful breakout structure. That's nice candle create a even 15-minute create a small body. Then with that structure, higher probably. You know what? In this situation, I'm gonna go with a one lot size on this account because it was giving. Then suddenly something appear in my mind. It's a small account. Don't do that. Don't over risk. Even it's a good structure. Don't over risk. So I lower the lot size towards 0.25. And I did, and then and my decision was right. It just like went down and just like it was stop loss. So it's a good breakout structure. Next candle break above the high clean traffic, it makes sense, but it's a fake out. It's just like close back into the range. So this is how fake out is like a happen actually. But it did not took a sell after getting this candle. You know what? I took a sell when 50-minute candle broke the first support area. I remember that. I took a sell on a 50-minute time frame once. Yes, here. When this candle broke the support, close below the support, here I took a sell and hold for like 100 pips or 110 pips, something like that. And I saw that Raja Bro also took the same trade. So 30-minute closed, but closed within the range. H1, this is some kind of a consolidation sign. You know what? If the candle closed with the same size of the previous candle, higher probability you're gonna start doing the consolidation. I think so. I'm not gonna get anything during this London session. I think so. I have to set some alarm here. I'm not interested in impulse entry in this situation. I would like to wait for 30-minute candle closure and then I'm gonna give my trade a chance. I'm not interested in impulse entry because H1 also closed with the same size of the previous candle. So it doesn't make sense. M30 is just like close within the range. M15 close within the range. Even it break below this low, I'm not gonna take a sell. I need a 30-minute close candle in this situation. The way it's just like doing consolidation. So it's a Thursday and market start doing consolidation. You know what? If it's gonna give me the confirmation candle after this long consolidation, higher probability I'm gonna get like a bigger move today. Higher probability. Let's see. Is it good idea to wait for sell opportunity? You can wait for the sell opportunity. You can wait for the buy opportunity as well. All you need a close candle. For buys, you need a candle should have to be closed like this. The next candle create a wick, break above the high. Here you go. This makes sense. Or for sells, you need a candle to be close below the support. Nice kind of create a wick, break the low, and here you go for this for this clean traffic. So these are the only things I'm looking for. Actually, simple is that. And I already had a plan. I'm not gonna take impulse entry. I'm not gonna take impulse entry in this situation. I am not gonna take impulse entry. Not interested. I need a candle closure in this situation. Wait for the candle closure. Sorry for my question. How can I understand it's a fake out and a you know what? It's a simple thing. Like suppose that you are stuck in a consolidation. All right. So suppose you are stuck in a consolidation. Then after the consolidation, you got a confirmation candle which close above the resistance. You have clean traffic, tradable range. You are sitting with the volume time. Each and everything is like aligned with each other. And you also got a breakout structure and a confirmation candle close after the consolidation. Then next candle creator we can break above this high. There should be a higher probability should continuously pushing upside to fill the range on the left hand side. But if the next candle come back and close back into the range, so now there's a higher probability it's gonna fill this range again. So it will become like a fake out. But if market moving in waves, like creating higher high, and during higher high if it's just like coming down and you are considering it fake out, it's not like a fake out. It could be create some support and then will continuously pushing upside to retest the high. So fake out once market doing consolidation, stuck in a consolidation, then to give you a breakout structure, give you the confirmation candle, clean traffic, each and everything just like align with each other, then it's just like close back into the range. That's called a fake out. But it happens rarely, you know what? Like it happened last year, but I don't remember it happened before. It's been like a 1 month I didn't see any kind of fake out actually, you know what? It's after a long time. So don't ever try to. I would say leave this fake out. Don't ever think about fake out because this fake out if you just like attempting some confirmation candle structure like 10 times, 8 times it's gonna work out, might be 2 times it's gonna give you the fake out. So why you just like worried about the fake out? Why not to go with the confirmation candle for buys? So if I'm going to be get any kind of confirmation candle above the resistance something like that, I will go for the buys. Wow, it's just breaking the low. It's breaking the low, but you know what, I'm not gonna take a sell. Not interested in this sell. Yeah, I need a closed candle. I would like to see a close candle because market already rejected one, two, three, 4 times from this area. So even I miss this one, it's not a part of my trade. It's oh man, wow, oh what a drop! What just happened here? It went just like 60 pips with a spike. Not interested. Still not interested. I need a close candle. I'm not gonna take this impulse entry. I think H4 also broke the previous H4 low. Wow, look at this one. Wow, just like went 60 pips. 60 pips easy. So, how much percentage of profit you make this month? I am in negative 1% bars. I just like made like 8%, then I lose 1.1%, 1.6% actually. So I'm still standing almost like nearby 6%. Someone made 6%, 46 is very nice, Prem. I think so. You were having a plan to go with the impulse entry, but I am not comfortable with this one. I was not comfortable with this one. Yeah, wow. Because you know what makes me more uncomfortable? This candle closed with the same size of the previous candle. Number one, H1 closed within the range. If I look at H4 still open, H1 close in the range, M30 close within the range. So all time frame just like close in the range. Even if I wanted to go for the impulse entry, you know what? If this previous 30-minute candle might be going to be close nearby the support, might be something like that, then you know what, if this candle going to be closed nearby the support, then H1 gonna close below this support area, previous candle low, something like that. See this one, if I'm 30 going to be even close nearby the support, then this H1 looks like somehow in this shape, like it might be look like this one, like this. So looking at H1, then I could get like a confirmation candle, then there is a probability. So with this 30-minute time frame, in this situation, in this 30 minute, if I wanted to go with the impulse, then I wanted to see this candle to be created somehow like this, and then I would like to wait a candle to create a wick, and then if it's gonna break the low and break below these rejection on the left hand side, so in this situation I could go as an impulse entry, looking at the H1 time frame, H4 time frame for the continuation, placing stop loss above the current candle high within the range, because if it broke the low, there is no business of this current candle to come back into the range. So in this situation, I execute some sell here, will place my stop loss within the range or above the current candle high. Then I will expect that with volume it could give me some chunks. So that makes sense. So there is no confirmation for me there. So it's just like a random move going on. Doesn't matter, can't do anything about it. Yeah, man, it happens actually. It happens. You could miss a move while waiting for your things to be appear on the charts. This is a trade that breached my fucking account. This fucking trade yesterday. Oh, so why Raja didn't look took the buy, but he posted it on Telegram. Can you explain the logic behind that case? I think so. He was might be came late on the chart, but if he's just like sitting on the chart at the same time, there was an opportunity on a 15-minute time frame, so that makes sense. So the market break above the high and then come down, then he start making the video, because if it break above the high, it just should not be come back and break its own opening price, as it just like break above the previous candle high and then it broke its own opening price. So then he realized that it's a volatile market right now, because there's a very beautiful structure over there. Like here, let me show you here. Where's the 50-minute time frame? So I can show you where it is. Yeah, here, this one. So this candle break above the previous candle high. After getting this candle, we are having clean traffic on the left hand side. So once it break above the high, there should be there's no business of this candle to come down and break its opening price. It should not come down. It should be continuously pushing upside. But it just like went up, break above the high, then start pushing downside. So I close my trade somewhere here as well, because I also don't like the way it just like wrecked it. So I closed the trade there. I took some loss there as well, because I executed a buy here with the same thing, but it is whatever, it is a fake out. So I have to be exit from the trade, because it should not be react like that. So that's the clear sign. It's a volatility happening there. It should not be react like that. So he stay away from that area. Then he wait for the candle to give some confirmation. Then this candle break close below the support. Then next candle broke the low, executed a sell by looking at the time frames, by looking at the structure. Depending on the volume, he close his trade with complete this fill range, because it's a Wednesday, so he hold with that one. Even I didn't discuss with him, but I knew that what he just like did with the chart, because I learned these all things from him. Make sense? Okay, sir, will give you Spotify Premium as a gift if you accept the gift. No, you know what? I never use it, Danish. I mostly use this Spotify for just to play random music on a background of the stream. I mostly never listen much music. Actually, I'm not that kind of person. So yeah, it's might be not like beneficial for me. If I needed that, I can buy my own self actually, buddy. But thanks for the love. Good podcast on Spotify. Check them out. All right, I will see that. I will definitely see that. Thanks for the knowledge actually. Raja took the same sell, nice trade. Okay, really? Where? Really? Yeah, he definitely took impulse entry then, but I was not comfortable. So trading is all about your perspective. Everyone having trading and looking at trading with their own perspective, with their own mentality actually. So you just like need to use the tools. You have to get like right tools with you. Once you get your tools, then you can use it in any shape actually. So was I saw that many people just like come here in SRC, then they are using like a trend line, but they're using the same confirmation, they're using the same mentality, like using the same SRC concept by using a trend line. Someone using it with some different action actually, with different strategy. So you have to be understand, or you have to be get these tools first. Once you get grip on these tools, tools mean risk management, executions, confirmations, how to look for the structures. So then you can use it with any. We are not the only one who are profitable in this industry. There's like a bundle of people are in standing in sitting in this industry actually. So we are not the only one actually. Okay. Can we sell if the 15-minute candle break and close the candle below the support? Actually, I wanted to take a sell, but you know what? It already moved far away from this support area. Look at this one. It's just like move 70 pips far away from this support area. I could take sell on a 50-minute time frame, but I think so it will be better if this candle going to be close nearby the support. Next candle create a wick, break the low. So this makes sense. So I can grab some chunks. That is like already move, so I think so. I'm not comfortable with this one again. Yeah, man, it happens. It happens. I missed the move down. I didn't see any confirmation. You know what? If you didn't see any confirmation, then don't say you missed something. It's not your like your strategy. It's not your trade. It's not your thing. What you just like mostly use to execute a trade. So don't take it as a mistrade. It's just like randomly move in some direction. Now you need to wait for new structure to be formed and then give your trade a chance. Might be, you know what, this 15-minute candle going to be closed in a bearish form, like it's just like behaving right now. Suppose it's just like going to be closed like this. All right, so I miss the move, doesn't matter. What I will do, I will wait for the next candle to be give me some kind of a resistance, or might be some kind of a support here. Then it means like 30-minute also going to be closed in a bearish form. Then if the next candle going to be create a week, break the low of this 50-minute time frame, looking at the 30-minute time frame, I could execute by placing stop loss here. So then still I'm having like a clean traffic on the left hand side. So this makes sense. But here I think it will be risky. So need to wait. Let's wait 50 minutes more. This 50 minute now close below the support area, 30 minutes still open. So let me see how it going to be close. If it going to be close with small body, if it going to be close in a bullish form, and the next candle going to be break the low, so that makes sense to take a sell. Just waiting right now. I'm waiting. Mhm. So let me see how the fundamentals going on right now. Anything just like come out with Mr. Trump. Mr. Trump. Damn, the market edge is still having the sentiments of bearish one today. They are expecting that gold might could tap to 47.50, but why? Why it could tap to? So why the reason the UK GDP beats us for okay? Fed rate expectation collapsing, higher rates ahead, US strength on hawkish Fed and signal inverse. Okay, profit taking after 4 week daily momentum. Okay, China probably invest 1.2% yearly demand weakness. I don't think so. It's just like inflation reducing, gold hedge appeal. All right. So China quarter one GDP beats at 5% yearly growth, resilience. Nothing much, I think so. I need a confirmation scandal, so that makes sense. So I'm just like waiting for the 50-minute candle to be closed. If it could create some kind of a support, so that makes sense. I could take a sell, but why not? Still 30 minutes still open. I will wait for this 50-minute candle to be closed. I will wait. Definitely, I'm gonna wait. This does make sense. Um, so if M30 close back to the range, then nothing. I'm not gonna take a trade like in this range again. It's not like that. So, Mr. Danish, what is the difference in chart? What we can do? What difference? What is difference in it? It's a 30-minute time frame. Let me see my 30-minute time frame. Now let me see your 30-minute time frame. Which brokerage house you are using actually? There is nothing different, buddy. It's both things are same. What different you are talking about? There is nothing. So are you waiting for 30-minute candle to be closed? You know what? Yes. 30-minute closure and a 50-minute closure like a weak bullish candle, or might be with a small body candle like this is something. Let me explain you what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this candle to be closed with a small body. So if the next candle going to be create a wick and break the low, so I could give my trade a chance. This is the situation I'm looking for. All right. Or the next thing, that if this current candle going to be create a wick and going to be closed with a small body, if it's going to be closed with a small body, then it could be impulse entry. Like if a next candle going to create a wick and break below this low, so after that 30-minute also gonna be closed there. So if a candle close with a small body, then there is no business of next candle to break the low of a previous small body candle. So this is something I'm looking for. These two scenarios I'm looking for. So let's see if anything could happen, something like that. So here I can execute a sell, placing stop loss somewhere here. We'll try to grab this green traffic. So I'm waiting right now. You know what? I need a 30-minute candle closure actually, as I have a plan with me. Okay. Have you ever thought to better your English communication? No. Because when money talks, no one check the grammar. So, are you having a plan to giving me some classes? I'm happy to learn it actually. So I think so. I have much enough to to make you understand the things actually about the trading. But still, I need to work on it. Yeah, accept it. So again, Tuesday day daily lower week potentially. Hence, I also said I am longer looking for sales. It just makes sense. Okay, let's see. So people ask the weirdest question here. They also ask the weirdest question is in the Zoom these days. When money talks, no, no one cares. So, sir, price already moved too much, and 50-minute candle have big. Is that why we are not taking trade on a 50-minute confirmation? Yes, actually, it's just like already move 70 pips far away from the support area. There's some waiting for this 50-minute candle to be closed. You know what? It could be great. I'm just visualizing some pictures in my mind. You know what? I'm looking for this structure. Like suppose three structure, I would say. If this candle rejected with a long rejection, close with a small body. All right, so next candle going to be create a wick and break the low. Here I could give my trade a chance for the cells. This is number one structure. Number two might be this candle gonna create some kind of a bullish candle like this, and the next candle going to be create a wick. Going to be create a wick, and if it going to break below this low, I think so. Last time Raja bro took a sell in this situation as well, so I think so it will be also better to take a sell here, or might be somewhere here it also makes sense. Or this is the second positions I'm thinking about. The third one, if a candle, current candle going to be close with small body, so it could be an impulse entry in trend, because small candle indicates that the volume just dropped there. If volume dropped, then the next candle should not break the previous small body candle. Small body means volume dropped. If it dropped, the next candle should not break the low of the previous candle. If it does, then higher probability it gonna continuously pushing to the downside. So these are three structures I just like visualize in my mind and waiting for any of them to print on the chart, and then I'm gonna execute. Make sense? So for SRC and impulse entry setup, which days are the best and the worst according to you? Your back testing okay, so you know what, I think so Monday and a Friday you should like worried about like your impulse entries. On Wednesday, Thursday, most probably having volume in it. So yeah. So your English is fine, bro. If we didn't understand you, you wouldn't get so many views. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. But still, every time, just like look more fine in any concepts. Actually, things should be more perfect. If someone just like uncomfortable with this one, I think so. I should work on it. So education not gonna end unless you die. Actually, you know what? Education not gonna end. Yeah, we just like using English in our Desi accent, as Raja bro was just like telling last day. We're merging it with our Desi accent. I think you, bro, you also need to start roasting. No, I'm not that kind of person. But now, you know what? You guys need roasting right now. There's just more than 160 people watching on YouTube, and I'm having 62 likes. You know what? I have a button here. You like same as yours. Like you have a button to hit the like button. I have a button to hit the add button, and here I'm going to hit the add button. We are nearby to execute a trade, and you will start watching the ads. 63 likes suddenly. Okay. So are you going to stream daily? I'm continuously doing stream daily, buddy. After closure of MFU, we'll see. We'll see. Yes, I think so. My third structure might be gonna print. I think so. This is something might be gonna print. There is just 5 minutes left for the candle to be closed, and I'm totally waiting right now. You know what? It's something I'm worried about. This candle just like already moved to 100 pips. Yeah, but if it going to be close above this candle high with a small body, I think so it makes sense. It does make sense. Then I'm gonna get like a 30-minute candle closure as well. H1, H4, man, H1, H4, and 30. Yes, just let's see. Let's see how it's going to be close. Which one structure gonna print there? So then it will make sense. I'm just waiting right now. Oh man, come on, just give me some confirmations. also makes sense. Sir, I will go to 4818 and then it will come there. Where? 4818 somewhere here. Let's see. Let's see. So, can you tell me the name of this on screen? And it's a function of Zoom actually. उर्दू में स्टार्ट करें लाइव स्ट्रीम नहीं यार फिर वो ना फिर घोड़े पीछे रह जाते हैं हमसे फिर सीख नहीं पाते वो आई एम नॉट टचिंग cells until the H1 gets a topic. Really? It's okay. Good for you. I'm gonna take the cell if it's gonna close in a small body. Like actually, you know what? Let's see. Just 3 minutes left. 2 minutes left. Actually, just 2 minutes left for the candle to be closed, and I will see that what gonna happen here. I'm gonna see that. Just 2 minutes left. I have seen this structure before. 30 minute about to be closed. 50 minute about to be closed with a small body. Next candle create a wick and break below this small body. After creating a wick, I might be gonna get like a 40 pip stop loss. I think so. This makes sense. But let's see. It's very important to see how it about to be closed now. Dynamic risk, no. In this situation, no dynamic risk. It's not kind of that structure right now I'm facing where I just like need to put dynamic risk. I will go with the simple static risk actually. So waiting right now. So 2 minutes left. Just 2 minutes left for the candle to be closed. I think so. The second structure which I just printed there, I think so. It's gonna print it. Right? It's gonna be printed. Wow, the last one gonna print. In this last 2 minutes, anything could be happen. Just waiting right now. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting right now. You know what? Small body candle. That's great. Just 1 minute left. Few seconds left. Yeah, might be. Let's see. Just 30 seconds left. All I needed next candle to create a wick and break below this small body candle. So probability I could continuously pushing to a downside. Let's see. Let's see. I'm waiting right now. H4 is actually, you know what? H4 about to be closed in 30 minutes. 5 just doing consolidation. This is the M15 candle time frame right now. It's about to be it closed. It's just like let me just like see on the other brokerages how it just like close actually. You know what? Something cooking, something I have missed here. M15. I wanted to see this M15 candle. It's like close with a very small. Okay, bearish one. So I need this candle to create a wick, and then if it's gonna break the low of this small body candle, stop loss could be above the current candle high somewhere here. So that makes sense. All I need this candle to break, create a wick, and then break this small body low, so I could give my trade a chance. 30 minute now properly close in a bearish form. Look at this one. It's just like close, properly close below the support area. M15 close with a small body. So the 50-minute candle actually drop the volume. It's mean there is no probability that it will go down. But if it going to be create a wick and then if it gonna break this low, so probability will become higher than that it could continuously pushing downside. But before that, I need this candle to create a wick and break the low. I need this candle to create a wick, man. Just like don't leave me alone again. I need you to create a wick and then broke the low. I don't want to do this actually. Just create a wick and then broke the low. Wow, there is more than 183 people just like watching right now. Wow, very nice. Hit the like button. All I need this candle to create a wick and break the low, so I will execute. If it gonna break this low without creating a wick, I need to stay away from it. Come on, don't break the low before creating a wick. Actually, it's not gonna be good thing. Come on, man. The hell you are doing? Ooh. It did not create a wick. It just didn't create a wick here. I can't do anything about it again. I need this candle to create a wick and then break the low so I could execute a sell here. This makes sense. This is what I wanted to do with this execution. But now it's not it's not something like I don't like this. I cannot execute on it on this one. It didn't have a upper wick. It actually create wick on XNS broker. Oh, definitely there that must be due to slippage actually. Let me see on a other brokerage house like on a trading view. On a trading view. Nobody just like oh. So you know what? It did not create a wick here due to less spreads on Dominion markets. The brokerage houses who was having like a higher spread there, it just like created a wick. Yes, look at this one. I just like open this chart actually here. Let me show you. Look at this one. This is trading view. So Wanda chart. Oh man, look at this one. It just like created a wick here. It created a wick, respect the previous candle body, and then break the low. It happens. It happens, but it's okay. Still, the wick is just like created here. It's not a comfortable wick, I would say. I like to see a candle should have to be create a little higher wick, then break the low, so that makes sense. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Relax, chill, wait. Might be gonna create a wick and then gonna break the low, so that also makes sense to take a sell. So no trade for now. Exactly. Can't do anything. It did not create a wick actually. I'm waiting for the candle to create a wick. It didn't create it yet actually. So you know what? If it going to be create a wick and then gonna break the low, then I will see if I could give my trade a chance. Oh man, even we just like created this thing in our mind. Like look at this one. We just like already have plan to take a sell here, but at then there is something missing. Bro, nothing is on the chart. Wait for H4 closure. That also makes sense. There's few minutes left for the H4, but this is also a beautiful sell structure. I would say if it could create a wick, you know what? If this current candle in somehow create a wick and then broke the low, so 100% I'm gonna take a sell here. Stop loss could be somewhere here, and then I might be gonna hold it until 47 4800. Might be 4800. That makes sense. Was still standing here, man. It's just like not even pushing back to create a wick here actually. uh, Mine don't have wick. Yes, I also don't have a wick on the upside, so it's due to it could be due to spread. I will consider even on those brokerage houses who just like having a minor wick. I still will consider it as no wick on the top actually. You know what? I will consider it as not. It could be like happen due to it could be created like due to spreads. So I'm waiting. Might be it will come up, create a wick, and then broke the low. So that makes sense. Yeah, no wick. Look at this 30 minute. It's just like started and pushing to the downside. Wow. Even daily going to make a lower wick. Yeah, I knew that daily was didn't have a bottom wick, so probability it could continuously pushing downside. I can see that. And I wanted to see this candle to create a wick, but it still stopped there. Still standing here, man. I don't know what the hell my neighbors are doing continuously constructing something. It's been 7 months consecutive they didn't stop, and I don't know what they are. Might be they are making some bunker. Oh man, just waiting, waiting. If this candle going to be create a wick and then break this low, I think so I could give my trade a chance. If it gonna create a wick and then if it going to break this low, I think so I could give my trade a chance. That makes sense. The 5 minutes is like already passed. 5 minute candle closed. Wow, close in a bearish form. Let's see. Yeah, it's pushing upside. It's just pushing upside. Wow, wow. Man, it's like it's showing a very strong bearish momentum in it right now. The way it's standing and the way it's just like 5 minutes, 6, 7 minutes already passed. Still, it did not create a wick. It's showing a strong bearish momentum in it actually. You know what? So best to wait for resistance to form on 30 minutes. Let's see how this 50 minute gonna react. It's coming up. It's coming up now actually. If it's going to be create a wick and then break its own low again, the previous candle low. So I think so this makes sense to give my trade a chance there. I will look for a trade on the next 4 hour candle. I'm not comfortable with this structure. Yeah, that makes sense. Next HVAR going to be close almost like in a 15 to 20 minutes. That also makes sense. You know what? Because whenever a candle going to be closed, it could leave a week. So if H4 going to be leave a week, it could be a 150 minute, 30 minute could be closed against you. So that makes sense. But still, the way it's standing here, if it's going to be create a wick and break this low, I'm gonna give my trade a chance. It's just like a 30 pip stop loss. So $100 I could put on stake. That makes sense. Doesn't matter. Wow. It's not creating a wick, but it's not even going to the downside as well. So waiting, just waiting, waiting, waiting. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting. Oh man. So they are making a big swimming pool. Yeah, might be. From my point of view, sell doesn't make any sense if current candle retrace after breaking two previous candle low. You know what? If this candle somehow going to be create a wick and going to break below this low, I think so. Depending on the volume, it could continuously pushing downside. I think this makes sense because 30 minute clearly close in a bearish form, 50 minute close with a small body. If this candle lose the volume, then next candle should not create a wick and then come down. If it create a wick and then come down, then probability it could continuously pushing downside. So with that perspective, I'm interested in it. Till right now, I didn't execute it yet. It just like did not give me the confirmation with didn't get like create a wick on the upside, so I didn't execute it here. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for my turn. If it happens, I already have this plan. I had already have this plan with me. Yeah, man. It's just like did not creating a wick. It's like showing a very strong bearish momentum in it. You know what? It's showing a very strong bearish momentum in it. Still waiting now. 5 minutes left for the candle to be closed. 5 minute close in a bullish form. Yeah, man. It's interesting right now. Need to wait. Need to wait here actually. Sir, where are you from? I'm from Clouds. I'm just waiting for a steeper week on M30. Okay, that makes sense. But it's not creating a wick, man. It's been like 10 minutes, 11 minutes already passed. It's not creating a wick. It's just not creating a wick. It's standing here still. Just standing here still. Oh, whoa, pushing up. So now it's pushing up. Now it's pushing up. Yes, now it's pushing up. It created a wick now. But the thing is here actually, there is 3 minutes left for the 50 minute candle to be closed, and this structure connected with the 50-minute time frame. And this 15-minute candle about to be closed in 3 minutes. This is called gold. Sometime it never let you to execute, but you still have enough patience with yourself to wait for a structure which just like giving you a higher confirmation. Even it going to be it's created a week now. I need to understand one thing. This 15 minute about to be closed in 3 minutes, 2 minutes actually. So what I could do, I need some time spam here for holding my trade actually, because if a candle going to be closed in few minutes, next candle could create a wick. And if it going to be create a wick and there is a h4 about to be closed in 50 minutes, no one knows that what gonna be happen. So if this thing happened in the first 5 minutes and then broke the law, that makes sense. That totally makes sense to take a sell. But now now it doesn't make sense. Gold be like मैं हाथ में नहीं आनी. Yes, let's wait. I'm waiting right now. I'm waiting. Still securing my money for good trade. Clouds of Sialkot? No, clouds of Lahore actually. Sir, how much do you trade for a day? You know what? I trade two, three maximum, but last day I just like did over trading. So I took a trade at 48.20 and in a favor 120. Wow, should have to be close some position. Wow, very nice. I hope you secure some money. It's lanat not for you for gold. Lanat for the gold. Don't do this money, buddy. You just like making money. You getting your risk from here. Don't do this. So the 50-minute candle that close without a body. This one, a small body actually. Do you consider it bullish or bearish, or do you prefer to label as a red or green? It's a simple red candle and drop the volume actually. Small body, drop the volume. Now it's just like coming down, man. 50 minute about to be closed in just 1 minute. Let me see. I'm still waiting right now. I think so. Market start doing some kind of a consolidation now. I'm also from Lahore, Gurberg, but right now in Uganda, working in pharma pharmaceutical industry. Okay, that's great. Very nice. Whenever you just like come to Lahore, let's have a meet. For me, it's showing there 1 hour 14 minutes for H4 to close. Nobody. H4 about to be closed in 15 minutes actually. You will see that here with us H4 about to be closed in just 15 minutes. So what I can see with this H4, you know what I can see with H4, even all time frames reaction in the same way. Like this H4 previous one, let's break it down actually, if it does make sense or not. This H4 close with a small body. Next candle create a wick, break above the high, but couldn't sustain it pressure. Rather, what it should be happen here, it should be continuously pushing upside. You know what? It should be continuously pushing to the upside. But what happened? It break the high, but it just like close back, about to be closed back in a range or like in a bearish form actually. So if you remember the last day fake out structure, jumping on a 50-minute time frame directly. So looking at the 50-minute time frame, is it the same thing happened here? Is it the same thing? And after that, what happened? Candle create a wick, break the low, and then continuation to the downside. And daily candle didn't have a bottom wick, and the previous daily candle closed in a bearish form. It could be happen. So I'm planning to go as a swing trade today. You know what? Whatever I just like plan a swing trade, most probably I lose that. But I think so. It makes sense. Let me see how this H4 about to be close. H4 about to be close. Market will come back. Okay, just like need to readjust the zones after closure of this 15-minute candle. Okay, this is the zone I'm having right now with me. And I just wanted to see how this candle now going to be closed. You know what? It will be great if this candle going to be close below the support area and then continuously pushing downside. That will be also great. That will be also gonna bring some opportunity. So I'm waiting for my opportunity on the charts. Don't yes, don't put Lanat on your source of income exactly. Also, the previous 4 hour doesn't have a lower wick. You're thinking it's 100% correct. Let's see. Let's see. I need some confirmation on a lower time frame. Then this makes sense. If I'm not gonna go with a swing trade, I think so. It's a Thursday as well. So if we're going to be get like a close below the support area, so I at least I wanted to hold this clean traffic on the left hand side, like a 140 pips. Still, it's like a very pretty range on the left hand side. So let's see. It's like very important right now to wait actually. Let's see how this 15-minute, 30-minute H1 just like about to be closed actually. Now there is just 10 to 12 minutes left for the H4 candle to be closed, H1 candle to be closed, and 30-minute candle to be closed. And again, you know what? This candle created a support. If this candle going to be create a wick and going to be closed somehow like this, and then the next candle going to be create a wick and break this low, breaking the low of the previous H4, breaking the low of the previous H1, M30, M15 support. So this is gonna be a very good probability. And if this gonna happen, if a market going to be create this structure, I will gonna increase my lot size. Overconfidence. Let's see. Just need to wait 12 more minutes only. Just 12 more minutes. And here I go. Wow, man, I'm just like continuously doing streams for 2 hours now. Oh, it's not good. I'm start getting tired. Okay, so for me it's showing there's one. Okay, so inshallah ji, someone teach SRC as it candle break the range and the entry will be on the wick of the breaker candle. Today I understand why it will hit myself. Okay, so what about buys? Buy if this candle breaks previous candle high? No, 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 no. Don't think about the buys yet. The market is in a bearish trend right now. It clearly showing all the time frame. Look at the simple way. Daily rejecting from the previous daily candle high. H4 in a bearish form, pushing to the downside, about to be closed in just how much time? In just 10 minutes. H1, H1 still open, pushing in a green in a red shape. M30 close in a bearish form. M15 just a 15-minute close with a minor green candle, with a very minor green candle. So it doesn't make sense to take a buy. Why not to go with the trend in this situation? Like as I just like created this structure. Where it's just like gone. As I just like created this structure. What about this thing? Will you feel comfortable with this one? Or you gonna feel comfortable if it's gonna break above the high to take a buy? Just like ask yourself. Oh man. Should I try the Raja Bro trade where he just like took a sell here in this situation to play stop loss amount? He just said that I just like recently invent this thing that it is gonna be filled this week. But in that situation, this candle did not break above the previous candle high. So if we could take sell here, placing stop loss above here for this week, this makes sense. Let's try it with 0.01. Why not? Let me see. 0.01. Just like testing out. Testing it out. Why not? Oh man, it's just like already pushing to the downside. If it could retrace a little bit here, then I'm gonna take a sell. Just testing it out. I also took some interest in it. So we are going to get strong buys on the next 4 hour to give the previous one H1 top wick, then push down? I don't think so, buddy. I don't think so. I don't think so. I just need to execute. This is like already done that. I don't think so. I need to test it out actually. I don't think so. It's already just like continuously pushing downside now. Okay. Small risk maybe, yeah. 50 minute, if it close bearish, that would be a fresh new resistance. With the next candle, we can take an entry, right? Yes, this is something I'm waiting for. Through 100 lots like Raja, 100 lots on a $10,000 account, it just like a 10 pips. On a 10 pips, it will be blown. Wow, man, it's still working. It's still working. It's going to be, it's almost like fail this week on the left hand side. Wow, this is something working now. Okay, just waiting right now, man. I'm waiting for this candle to be close. H4 about to be closed in 7 minutes. 6, 7 minutes. Hmm. Okay, so just waiting. 6 minutes left for the candle to be closed. Look at these rejections here. But it's gonna be a beautiful cells I can see. H4 about to be closed in just 5 minutes now. Anything could be happen in this 5 minute. Look how it just like dropped the volume. It broke this low, went 50 60 pips, and then it stopped here. Just waiting. It's a game of waiting. You need to wait if you wanted to get paid actually. Okay, man, it will be great if this candle going to be closed in a bearish form. Yeah, that will be great. Breaking below that low of the previous H4, that totally makes sense. I'm just waiting right now. This is a support I'm having right now. Actually, you know what? This is a support I'm having right now. So just 3 minutes left for this candle to be closed. Just 3 minutes left. It's great actually what's going on. Starting the consolidation. भैया प्लीज स्पीक लाउड यार। वो पता क्या है यहाँ पे, ऊंचा नहीं बोल, मैं बोल ऊंचा ही रहा हूँ, लेकिन ये इसका कोई यूट्यूब का कोई इशू है, ये मेरा नहीं है। बिकॉज ऑन माई जूम एवरीवन कैन लिसन मी क्लियरली, and if you, even you just like watch the recording of this YouTube live stream, you're going to be get clear voice. So it's just it's something like connected with the YouTube issue. I don't know, it might be a software issue, something like that, but I really don't have idea about it. I am already speaking on a higher notes actually. So see, sounds are clear. You just like need to increase your volume, buddy. Because on a YouTube you might gonna get a latency of 5 to 10 seconds, I think so. And might be someone just like having some issue with the sound as well. And if someone having issue, they can't hear me, you can join Market Fluidity University. It's going to be closed 20th of April. Join it, join the paid subscription, and then you're gonna get clear voice, and you also gonna listen in a clear way actually because you paid. So just waiting, man. Look at this one. It's like how, so who said that trading is very easy thing. Look how long we are waiting for one structure, how long we are waiting for a clean move, how long I'm waiting for my perfect execution. What's the reason behind closing MFU new in roles? The reason is only Raja Bro knows actually. He might be breaking something good for the people who just like going to be stay in MFU. Might be good new educations setups. Might be. Who knows that? I don't know. But he gonna close it. That is that is confirm actually. I just like confirm it with him. He definitely going to be close it at end of this April. Raja Bro extended end of this month. He extend 10 days for closing. I don't have idea about it. Peak marketing, yes, have to do. You know what? Right now, let's by waiting while I'm waiting for the candle to be closed, and it closed. Look at this one. Someone asking for the H4 candle to close. Look at this one. My H4 closed now. See this one? My H4 closed now. So M H1, M30, M30 close in a bullish form. Created a support now. M15 created a support now. This is a support now I'm having. So all I need a candle to be close below the support because there's like a lot of rejection here. But looking at the 30-minute time frame, it closed with a small body, I think. So what if this candle going to be created? We can break below this low. Looking at H4, looking at the previous H4 candle, if the next candle going to be create a wick, break the low of the 30-minute candle. Can I give my trade a chance here? No. So now the simple thing is that 30-minute created a support but did not close back into the range. Look at H1. Let's start with the fresh analysis. H1 clearly closed below the previous support area. See this one? So H4 close in a bearish form. So next candle if going to be create a wick and break the low, there's a probability it could continuously pushing downside. There's a higher probability. You know what? There's a higher probability. Even if this candle going to be break below this low, I think so it makes sense. This is something the Raja Bro setup again to fill this range in a 50-minute 30-minute time frame. The best thing would be that if I just like need a candle to be close below the support, so this makes sense to continuation. This makes sense for the continuation actually. So all time frame just like in a bearish form right now, man. Look at this one. I don't know why I'm getting feeling that it gonna continuously pushing downside without creating a top wick. But looking at the smaller time frame structure, I think it will be better to wait for the closure. If I place my, because I have seen this before, why not to test it out? I have seen this before. If it's going to be create a wick and break below this low, this candle still did not, this candle high, this candle did not closed. Let me see, let me see. Still we have tradable range downside. Let's see. I'm looking, I'm keeping eye on it. It's pushing upside, it created a wick. It pushing upside, it created a wick. This should not come down to break the body of the previous candle. It should not be wrecked like that. If it does that, looking at h4, looking at h1, m30, so I think so it makes sense. It makes sense to give my trade a chance. Still it's still struggling with this previous candle high actually. Let's see if it could sustain its pressure or not. Let's see. Still struggling with the high. Man, 2 hours we are continuously waiting for a structure. 30-minute closed, 50-minute created a support. Right now sitting with a bearish trend, broke above the high. So now as it break above the high, it should not break the low. If it does that, it could continuously pushing down. So first it could be fill this wick, and if there's like a volume, it could keep pushing to the downside. So let's see. Then the second scenario now, as we are waiting for some kind of a confirmation. So the next thing could be, if it went up, if it continuously pushing upside, because this is not something like a confirmation to take a buy, to be honest. It's not something like that to take a buy, because we were just like doing consolidation in this area. Even this 30-minute close, but it closed below the previous support area actually. So might be gonna be retest this side. So if it continuously pushing upside, I'm going to look for the candle to create some kind of a resistance, give me some kind of a confirmation. Looking at the previous h4 candle, previous h4 candle close in a bearish form. This candle start when going up. If it going to be create some kind of a resistance, might be somewhere here, so I will go for the sells to retest this low. This makes sense. Buys, you know what, buys only make sense for me. If I wanted to take a buy, I would like to see a structure should be tapped to this area, give me some kind of a confirmation candle here, and then I'm gonna go for the buys actually. That is the only situation I could go for the buys. But now looking at the bigger picture from higher time frame to lower time frame, if I just like break it down again, look at this one. Previous daily candle closed with a long rejection and a bearish form, makes sense. Next candle didn't have a bottom wick, went up, retraced the previous candle, but did not break above the previous daily candle high, start rejecting from that area. Looking at the lower time frame from daily to h4, this h4 is bigger than the previous h4 candle. The previous one rejected with a long rejection, closed with a small body. Next candle tried to break above high but could not sustain the pressure, and then just like close in a bearish form and healthier than the previous one. So very higher probability, if it went up and going to be create some resistance here, going to be create some resistance here, giving me some kind of a confirmation candle, I could go for the sells. Or if the current candle might be going to be reject from anywhere on the left hand side, then come down and break this low or close below this support area, so that is also makes sense for me. to respecting the higher time frame, using the low time frame as a confirmation. So I gonna go with the cells. So that makes sense. I mean, by study break of high, the H1 needs a top wick. Okay, good for you. But I think so. What I have just like have a plan with me right now. It does make sense. So as you said, it dropped the volume. So if it creates 15 or 30-minute bullish candle, so can we look for execution on a break of previous bullish candle? No, I don't think so. I'm not comfortable with this one. You know what? I'm not comfortable with this one because we were just like doing consolidation here before. We were doing consolidation here before. It just like broke the consolidation after how much time? Let me see. It broke the consolidation. What is this just happening, man? It broke the consolidation after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Almost like 8 to 9 hours. Broke the consolidation. So I feel risky with this buys, to be honest. I feel risky with this buy. With the higher time frame perspective, H4, H1, H1 even close in a bearish form. M30 close in a bearish form. This M30 created a support. But before that, it just like continuously pushing downside. If I wanted to take a buy, let me explain you one more thing. You know what? How I could give my trade a chance for a buy? If a candle going to be create some resistance, okay, then broke above the resistance and give me the confirmation candle here, then I can go for this clean traffic on the left hand side. This buys makes sense like a counter trade structure. I need some that kind of structure to take a buy. So this is something I learned in 5 years actually. I think this is just a 4 hour upper week. Yeah, I told you. If you guys remember that whenever there is few minutes left for the closure of H4, it could be a retracement of a complete 30-minute or a 50-minute time frame. And you can see it's a great example here. You can see a great example here. The last H4 candle leave a wick, and as it leave a wick, it create a bullish 30-minute candle here. See this? So that's why I try to avoid mostly when there is just like 15 minutes or 30 minutes left for the H4 candle to be good. Unless if there's like a lot of volume, then the things are changed. But now this is something I'm talking about. So if someone take a sell here, someone take a sell here, they might be in a drawdown right now. Wow, look at this one. It's pushing upside, but I will wait for some kind of a resistance to be formed, and then I will see if it could continuously pushing to the downside. Buys make sense above this area. This area, or if I'm going to be get a counter trade structure, that makes sense to take a trade. Now this range is more extended now. It's become like a more than 200 pip range. Oh man, it's been 2 hours 3 minutes. I'm continuously streaming right now, man. But I can see something. There are many people who just like really interested in education right now because there's more than 150 people still watching the live stream. There are more than like people sitting here. Mostly what happened, if we are waiting for some structure, they just like get tired and just leave the stream. But now I can see there's more than 150 people only on the YouTube. I'm not considering my like a Zoom session, but on a YouTube there's more than 150 140 people watching right now and understanding the education I'm providing here. Yeah, I really like that. April is little bad. Not for me. I'm still up like 6%. Let's see. The previous 1H needs a top wick, so does the new 4R. Which H1 need a top wick, man? Just forget about this one. Oh, this current candle you were talking about, that is something different. But if you're thinking about the previous H1, just forget that. You are getting into some kind of overthinking, I would say. Don't do that. Just don't do that. Okay. Learn to align lower time frame with higher time frame correlation today. Thank you, mate. Yes, It's really education stream actually. It's been like 2 hours. This session, it's a long session actually. I'm continuously doing 2 hour session these days actually. Continuously waiting for the structure to be formed actually. Can we trade using 1 hour one candle break 4811? Point 46 goes on H1. The structure seems very bearish. Yes, structures H4, H1, all time frame just like seems bearish right now. But look at this one. This is just like continuously pushing upside. I think so. It will be better if you wait for the candle to close below the support in this shape. Why not? What you think about this one? Rather you wanted to go as an impulse entry where you are going to be face this lot of rejection on the left hand side. What about this structure? What do you think? Make sense? Yeah, but I think so. Pre and why now gonna bring something on the table. So, bro, considering it almost 2 hours since London Open, should we wait for an? Yeah, man, I'm just like considering. You know what? This is something I always. That this is something which make me profitable. I always wait for my structure to. I never try to chase the market. I always let the market to come to me. I wanted to create something which I'm visualizing on the chart, which having higher probability for me, which like creating some structure. Whenever I execute on those structure, it's just like giving me some money there. So by continuously attempting those structure, now I'm only sticking with those. Yeah. Done for the day. See you tomorrow. Yeah, I'm also heading off. Deep. I'm also heading off, buddy. So yeah, take care. See you tomorrow. Yeah. Tomorrow is Friday. Might be Raja bro gonna do the stream London stream, and then I'm gonna do the NY stream. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, we'll need to discuss with him. So I'm heading off now. It's like a very educational stream. If someone missed this one, there's like a lot of question answering going on during waiting for the structure to be formed. Didn't get a proper structure, didn't execute a trade, didn't force myself to take a trade. And if I continuously watching the chart, continuously staring at the chart, might be I'm gonna get tired. Once I'm gonna get tired, there's a high probability I gonna take a forcefully trade. So I'm not gonna do that. After closing the stream, I'm also gonna like close the charts. We'll see the next session after taking some rest. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Till that, be safe, be careful, be blessed, and take care. Take care. Bye bye. Yes, I saw your payout earlier for 4K dollar, but now you are trading with less capital personal. So, what do you prefer, more high capital funded trader or less capital personal? I think so, less capital. I know what I'm having two accounts right now. Before I was having three account, like real account. Now I'm having two account. This is like my small account of a 10K. So on other capital, I'm just like making more than this one. So but nothing can beat a real capital, you know what? But different mentality, having different psychology. The people who just like traded funded account, they only traded like a funded account because they're having there's some pressure of rules on them, which stick them with their structure, with their discipline, with their consistency, because someone just like sitting on their head and telling them do not breach the rule, do not break the rule, so they just like becoming consistent. So that is a different psychology. But those who are just like doing live trades, live account, using live account for the trading, so that is having a different psychology. They are using their own capital. They accept even the small money they are making with their real capital. That is their own money. Actually, they can withdraw that. They can fight. Even, you know what, the most beautiful thing about the real account, if you lose 5%, if you lose 10%, still 90% of, or a 90% or a 95% gonna stay with you, so you can easily cover that 5%, 10%. So this is these two personality having different psychology. So yeah, so take care. I'm heading off. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care and bye bye. Just tired, just getting tired.